All right. I ran out of space on my card, so I just pause and empty my card. I need a much bigger card. How big do they make the cards? Was that dirty? How big do they make the cards? You're blocking my light.
That's nice.
Are they like, do they go as big as 16? Anyway,
32.
I'm wasting 32. Oh.
Well, I have 32. Well, I'm sure they go real big.
Okay, well, I'm wasting my time. I've only got 2 gigs here. So, okay, so I don't remember where I was. I think I was talking about how the girl, who I won't mention her name, brought the kitten back, little tiny kitten. That whole thing, there was a mother and a teenage daughter and like a 10-year-old son standing around. Don't knock my shit over.
I ain't knocking your shit over.
You are.
Don't leave your shit everywhere then.
It's not everywhere. It's precisely placed on the couch. You're
precariously, you mean, not precisely.
Precisely. Very carefully placed. So there was some people standing there, and the girl wanted a kitten, and the mom was saying, "No, I'm not going to buy a kitten. We didn't come here tonight to get a kitten. We came here to get dog food or whatever." Griffy. And of course, I was holding this little sad, pitiful little cold kitten, and I said, "You want one for free?" I said, "This cat's not in our system," and the girl's trying to give it away, and I'd be happy to give you. And it was like a quarter his size. It was so tiny, and of course the teenage girl, "Oh mom, please! Oh God, please! It's so cute! Look at it!" She was holding it and had the mom hold it. Mom never had a cat before. Didn't know anything about cats. So a bunch of us stood around and educated her and answered all her questions and told her about how wonderful cats are.
Danger zone.
Told her about how wonderful cats are and why they needed one. And they looked like they had some money. They didn't look like dirt poor people. Well, that's to me, that he's rolling his eyes at me. But to me, that's a qualification, because I know that cat will be taken care of, and it won't be, a lot of, we can't take it to the vet because we don't have money and stuff like that. So anyway, they ended up getting it, and I ended up going shopping with them to help them get all the stuff they needed for it, and we scrounged up some coupons for some free stuff for them, and a little educational DVD and stuff. I was very pleased that we managed to get all that together and provide them with that, and they seemed very uneasy but very excited. And while we were standing there, though, while the young girl that brought the cat back, while she and I were standing around, she grabbed my sleeve and hustled me out of the little area. We were standing around in front of the cages in the store, because some people had walked up, a little family. There was a girl with long hair, and she was toting some baby around. And
Some baby.
And she was with, like, I guess her husband and some other dude. I don't know. And they looked kind of...
Homely.
They look kind of homely, hillbilly, kind of not dirty or anything, but just sort of, I don't know, very plain. Let's just say they're very plain. They look very plain, but they were looking around like they expected everybody to be excited that they were there. I don't know. That was the vibe I got off of them. But I just was ignoring them because they look like Pentecostals to me. I don't want anything to do with them. And so the girl, she asked me aside, and she said, "Oh my God, is that the Duggars?" If you don't know who the Duggars are, you need to look them up. They have their own
Save
TV.
yourself and don't bother.
They have websites. They have their own TV show. I think they're disgusting, foul people that need to be stopped. As a matter of fact, I was telling Justin that I would like to go get a bunch of Planned Parenthood paraphernalia, or, well, papers and things and flyers, and go throw them all over the Duggars' yard and just bombard them with it. They are of the mind that God wants them to have as many children as humanly possible. And they have 19. I think their TV show is called 19 and Counting. Like, there's more to go. And so the girl says, that's the oldest. I think that's their oldest daughter and her husband and their child. And she had a friend. She called a friend real quick, had the friend look it up, get a picture of the oldest Duggar daughter and her husband, and send it to her on her cell phone. She's like, "Look, it's the Duggars." She was very excited. I was nonplussed. We all agree that they are disgusting, vile people. And what was really funny is one of our senior volunteers, Gayla, was over there dealing with them. And eventually they left, and I went.
Surprised you said her name.
I know, I probably shouldn't have. I may bleep it. And they left, and I went over and said, "Hey, that was the Duggars." Semi-impressed by their celebrity. And because they live really close. They live in our general area. And And she said yes. And they live out right on a highway. And they said they wanted a kitten and wanted to leave it outside. They weren't going to let it in the house, which is a major no-no for adopting from us. And she says, and I just told them they have enough to take care of at home. They couldn't have one. They had plenty to take care of at home, meaning all their huge amounts of children. Anyway, I thought that was kind of funny, and I thought good for her. And she basically told them to go home, blow it out their ass. Yes. Hi, Callie. You want to be on the TV? On the...
Not so much.
The YouTubes, Callie-o? She acts like she wants to be picked up, and then when I pick her up, she goes all stiff and resists me. Brat. Anyway, so that was funny. I thought that was kind of neat. It was an interesting, colorful evening, to be sure, and I didn't really have the energy for it, but I ended up being glad I went because it gave me something to talk about later. Hi, Callie. She's leaning on me. Callie. Anyway, so that's, oh, the noise. I'm sorry. So I guess that's it for us. We just went out and got some Taco Bueno, and we found that Brahms has their
eggnog ice cream.
Eggnog ice cream now. So we got a couple of cones, and they were fantastic. I suspect there will be many of those in our future this holiday season. They're so good. So, and Justin is doing okay tonight, right?
Mm-hmm.
You doing okay tonight with your shoulder? He's doing okay. So I guess we're going to probably watch TV and kick back for a little while and digest and perhaps go to bed at some point. That is all. Bye-bye. If I can find the button.